I ran out of the dojo, completely terrified, and suddenly the game warped me to an underground tunnel, and the reverse song of healing queued up again, as I was given a brief moment of rest before the statue started appearing behind me again, this time aggressively. I could only take a few steps before it would be summoned behind me again. I hurriedly made my way out of the tunnel and appeared in southern Clocktown. As I ran aimlessly in sheer panic, suddenly a redhead screamed, and the screen faded to black as dawn of a new day appeared again. The screen faded in, and I was standing on top of Clock Tower with Skull Kid hovering over me again, silent. I looked up, and the moon was back, looming just meters above my head. But the Skull Kid just stared at me hauntingly with that fucking mask. A new song was playing. The Stone Tower Temple theme played in reverse. In some sort of desperate attempt, I equipped my bow and fired off a shot at the Skull Kid, and it actually hit him. He played an animation of him reeling back, and I fired again, and on the third arrow, a text box appeared saying, "That won't do you any good." And I was picked up off the ground, levitating upwards on my back, and then Link screamed as he burst into flames, instantly killing him. I jumped back when this happened. I'd never seen this move used by anyone in the game. And Skull Kid himself, he doesn't have any moves. As the death scream played, my lifeless body is still burning. The Skull Kid laughed, and the screen faded to black, only to have me reappear in the same place. I decided to charge him, but the same thing happened. Link's body was lifted off the ground by some unknown force, and he immediately burst into flames, killing him again. This time, during the death screen, the faint sounds of the reverse song of healing could be heard. On my third, final try, I noticed that there's no music playing this time, and that all there was eerie silence. I remembered suddenly that in the original encounter with the Skull Kid, you were supposed to use the ocarina to either travel back in time or summon the giants. I attempted to play the Song of Time, but before I could hit the last note, Link's body once again horrifically exploded into flames and he died. As the death screen neared its end, it began to chug, as if the cartridge was trying to process a lot of something. When the screen came to, it was the same scene as the first 3 times, except this time, Link was laying on the ground dead, in a position I had never seen in the game before, his head tilted towards the camera, with the Skull Kid floating above him. I couldn't move. I couldn't press any buttons. All I could do was just stare at Link's dead body. After around 30 seconds of this, the game simply fades out with the message, "You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you?" before kicking me to the title screen. Upon getting back to the title screen and starting it again, I noticed my save file was no longer there. Instead of Link, it was replaced with "Your Turn." Your Turn had 3 map parts, 0 masks, and no items. I selected Your Turn, and immediately when I did, I was returned to the Clock Tower rooftop screen of my Link dead, and Skull Kid hovering over with the Skull Kid's laugh looping again and again. I quickly hit the reset button, and when the game booted up again, there was another one save file below. Below Your Turn was entitled Ben save file, right back where it was before I deleted it, at the Stone Tower Temple, with the mask with the moon almost crashing. I turned the game